bro. Let's dive into the NBA free agency, bro. Y'all already know what time it is. Like Edgar said, a lot of money has been moved around. But what was you guys' biggest reaction and probably biggest winners from free agency so far? It's been 3 days. How do you guys feel about it right now?
I'll let Derek go first.
Winners? You may give my winner?
Yeah, give you winners. Biggest winner.
Biggest one. Well, I think one of the underrated winners is Chicago. To be completely honest, I think that's a very underrated team. You get Lonzo with.
Are they a factor? Are they a factor
in the East? Yeah,
the East, bro. It's a lot of people that can be a threat in the East.
Right.
DeRozan, Lonzo, Levine, Vooch. That's talent, nah.
Yeah.
You can compete with that.
Yeah, you can compete.
I feel like the biggest winners from free agency so far, the Miami Heat for sure. We're big winners. Chicago, I agree with Derek. They're an underrated team that won through free agency. Another big winner, I'll say, is who's another big winner? The Knicks by getting Kemba Walker. I thought that was a solid move.
That's something I want to dive into. Bro. Hey, Derek, I already know what you about to say. So let's dive into the Knicks side of the equation. They ended up picking up Evan Fournier. They ended up picking up Kemba Walker. They brought back Taj Gibson. They had some nice pickups this offseason. But it was a lot of mixed emotions when I seen that Kemba pickup because last season, a lot of niggas was talking shit about Kemba. Niggas was saying Kemba was a defensive liability. Kemba wasn't shit. Kemba was washed. But when he got picked up by the Knicks, everybody going crazy in New York.
Everybody saying finals.
No, they saying finals. They doing
makes sense, man. Like you're telling me Kemba Walker in Thibodeau's offense is going to get them to the finals. You're banking on his health.
To the finals? No. Anybody that's saying the finals?
No, y'all. I'm not saying y'all, but a lot of people that I've seen.
Realistic, let's say second round. Do you believe this will push them, I guess, further to at least get to the second round? Will this move get them there in the East? But we just talked about all the other teams. Will this get them to the second round?
Think about the teams will likely be in the top 4, top 5.
Mm-hmm.
We know Brooklyn, healthy or not, they're still gonna make the playoffs. We know Milwaukee, of course, the reigning champs. Philly, always a factor. The Heat. Boston
got Trae Young and the Hawks.
Those are the top 5.
That's 6 right there. Yeah. So
the New York Knicks are not doing better than what they did this year. Sorry, there's no way. It's a good team. I think it's a very solid team. There's no way in hell that I don't see them going into the second round.
So let me get my winners. Y'all already know what time it is. The Heat are the biggest winners. I really don't want to talk about anybody else. And I also want to show love to the Bulls as well. Shout out to my nigga Mount because he been having a lot of crazy years with the Bulls. They've really been good since 2011, the Derrick Rose year. So to see them at least going to be like a top 5 to top 6 seed potentially in the Eastern Conference with all of that talent. Like you have Levine, you got Vooch, you got all-star players at almost every position. You got Lonzo, a nice pickup. Kobe White off the bench. I do want to show them love as well because they're back in the conversation at least with all of that talent. But the Miami Heat won this with plain and simple. Getting the best player in free agency makes you a winner automatically, and then picking up somebody like a PJ Tucker and then getting Duncan Robinson back is crazy. And I want to share this secret with you guys too.
And you got Morris too.
And you got Morris too. Mm-hmm. We're not done. Y'all want to know who we picking up next?
Who we getting?
Think about who we getting up next. I'm gonna tell you some contracts. Y'all let me know who we getting. So
it ain't that many more names out there. So
we're not getting another free agent. I'm talking about deadline shit, some trade shit.
Oh, okay.
So Duncan Robinson getting paid $18 million. Hero is getting paid $4 million. PJ Tucker is getting paid $7 million. That all adds up to $29 million. Y'all want to know who else is getting paid $29 million? Brandon Jerome Ingram is getting paid that amount of money, and he will be traded to the Miami Heat in 2022 at the trade deadline because y'all already see what's going on in New Orleans. They are free agency losers. They didn't pick up anybody for my man Zion. So Zion going to want out. They're going to try to make quick fixes and trade Brandon Ingram for some shooters. You got Duncan Robinson. You got PJ Tucker. You got Hero. Those are the shooters you would want to build around Zion. We get Brandon Ingram, and we have our scorer, our go-to scorer, and we still have most of the pieces that we need to win a championship. And if we make that move, We are NBA Finals champions. And I already see it right now because I already see what's going to happen in New Orleans. And I don't think Duncan Robinson stays past the trade deadline for the Heat. Even though he is a key player, I think flipping him for Brandon Ingram is an obvious no or obvious yes. All right, man, let's move on to free agency losers. Man, let's speed past this, man. Who y'all got for the biggest loser of the free agency?
Charlotte, New Orleans.
Who pays
New
Zach?
Orleans
Who pays Zach Collins?
The Spurs pays Zach Collins.
Spurs.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. The Spurs had ended up picking up McDermott. They picked up Forbes. They picked up Collins.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm blanking on somebody too, but they picked up a few people.
Popovich needs to go ahead and retire.
Damn, you think it's to that point?
He needs to retire.
Damn. I know niggas want to retire him from Team USA right now. Niggas are crying for Coach K right now.
I'm
niggas is crying for Coach K.
You know, when I started questioning Pop, when he played, when the Spurs played against Miami and he sat Tim Duncan.
Come on, bro.
Come
on, bro. That was 2014, dog. That was 2014, bro.
You're
going too far back. Oh, you're going too far back.
Duncan, they won a championship the next year.
They did, but I still questioned him. I didn't say he wasn't a good coach. I just questioned him. Like, what was the purpose of that? What? Come on.
That was a questioning moment where you may not have been questioning him, but you were like,
no, I was questioning Pop. Bro.
No, I'm saying like I wouldn't have questioned him, but I would have been like, that's uncharacteristic. That's not
Duncan
like
was going off. Like,
I want to thank Greg Popovich.
You should.
I want to thank Greg Popovich because without you, Greg, we wouldn't have a chip right now. We wouldn't have had that second chip. So thank you, Greg, for taking that Tim Duncan out the game so Chris Bosh can get that rebound. Thank you, Greg Popovich. I love you for that always. That's why you're the GOAT.